Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, here in the Bluegrass State, where the hospitality flows freely. Home of the Kentucky Wildcats and the Big Blue Nation, ready for this collision today. And this is something really special and uncommon. A 1 versus 2 this early in the season. Only college football can produce something like this. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Colorado State Rams, taking on the second-ranked team, the Kentucky Wildcats. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team is on the field to move this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Colorado State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. With the catch, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Gives it to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They're going to run it here. Running with purpose. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And the Rams come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the 1st sack of the game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
That's a pretty good job here by the defense, really, on this 4th down. They took away all his intended receivers. He just checks that down as a last-ditch effort. Give credit to the back for picking up that 1st down.
The Rams will have 1st and 10 here. And they'll use the ground game here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Defense is hanging in there. The incompletion makes it 3rd and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage and stop this run game.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Play by the running back here, just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. On the ground, it's Harris. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Using his legs on the scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Now we run a draw play. That's strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass this time. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going. The offense knocking on the door for the first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash with speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme. You better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to scramble now. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important third down attempt for this offense. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Catch is made. Room to run here. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Second down after the incompletion. quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
There's a wide-open receiver, complete. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Rams keep the football on the move. Here comes a handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and that's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll try and run it with the fullback. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
The Rams looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
14, Kentucky, 7.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
You try to run it with the option. And he's got it already past the first down marker. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They'll run it here. Trucks through the defender.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker towards 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. The quarterback's got it on the option. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Gets made on the out route. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. Opening play at the drive, quick throw to the left.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
There's the handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Testing the right side here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Kentucky. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Colorado State offense on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And the Rams pick up enough to get a first down there. Offense looking to throw the ball. That pass is caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The completion makes it 2nd and short. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Rams line up on 1st and 10 now. Keeping it on the ground here. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. A chance for just a couple more plays. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Colorado State.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rams will kick it deep to begin the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Wildcats will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
They'll run the option. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's a great feeling when you're the quarterback can make a throw and keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And sack sets up second down. On the ground, it's Harris. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Third down after that running play. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackled at the 33, that's good enough for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? There's an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Rams. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to find room. It's Harris. Solid run. Tackle to the 45-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Using his legs here. He's found some room at the 45. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tackle is made at the 20-yard line. Second down coming up.
Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Will he score here? Touchdown, Wildcats. And they will claim the second half lead.
Well, the defense is so caught up in stopping this passing game that they underestimate what this quarterback can do when he pulls it down and can take off. He takes this one all the way to the house.
Extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Colorado State offense will take over. First and 10.
The Colorado State offense is back out there now. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession.
2nd and 10. 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 2nd
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit hard.
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Colorado State.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He's going for a big play downfield. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Rams. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Pitch to the back. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Catch is made down the middle. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Colorado State 38, Kentucky 28.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The back's got it. Tough running there. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. Here we go, fourth quarter, cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. It's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And the PAT is good.
Kentucky 35.
And 109 yards the way he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Here comes the Rams offense back onto the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hand off to the single back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it, a fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So second and 10 after the previous play. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but it
makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Colorado State. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. The guys up front line up. It's first down. They're going to run the option. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he throws his third interception of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Off the play fake on first down. Trying to extend the play. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Incompletion sets up a second down. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made, a lot of space now. Touchdown, Rams. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Kentucky, 35.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Running out of time in the pocket. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Can he take it all the way? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The Rams move into the red zone. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Play action here on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there. And it doesn't work out.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks. And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left. Fourth down and very long, but the offense is still on the field. Look at it go. Quarterback drops back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
And they'll take over first and second.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. They took one last extra shot, but time runs out on this one. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College